subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
All right, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Let me give you a round of applause. But we are in here, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the building. I'm in the building. You in the building. We are here. How you guys doing, man? How y'all living? Glad to have everybody tuning in, joining me on the tap in. Hope everybody's having a great week so far, ladies and gentlemen. And y'all give me a retweet. Let everybody know that we are live right now. And before we get started, let me go ahead and shout out some of the family in here, some of the regulars. Show some loyalty love in here because we got a lot of folks in heavy. What's up, Brittany? I see Miss Brittany down there. I see Brother Justice. I see Ryan. I see Brandy. I see the Earth Angel 666. Oh, everybody's up in here tonight. Stones in the building. We have Ani Asaru, Brother Doshan. We got Deandra in the building. Uh, Shout out to so many folks in here. We got a lot of great folks in here. I love I am in the building. We got Miss Skyline, Brother Robbie, Brother Mikkel, Hoodoo, the Tethernator, Hampton, Meech Mix. So shout out to everybody in here. And we're going to get some of the calls early, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get some calls early. But before we get into some of the things we're going to talk about, family, I put up a tweet. I put up a tweet asking questions about our sister, Angie Stone's case. Family, have y'all noticed Angie Stone passed last week? They're having the memorial services, I think this weekend or next week, something like that. Um, have y'all noticed? And I put this tweet up. Have you noticed about Angie Stone? And remember, I did a broadcast last week. I had the tinfoil kufi on talking about how suspicious her death was and how it's a strange coincidence that a lot of people connected to some of the execs she was connected to, they all meet the same demise, or many of them, not all of them, but many of them. They it's just a strange coincidence that they're connected to these CEOs and they have these mysterious deaths. Now with Angie Stone, they said she got hit by a truck. And I'm hearing multiple conflicting reports on what happened. Some people said at first they were saying that she was in a Sprinter van on her way from a show. The Sprinter van flipped. Everybody got out, but she just wanted to stay in the van, and then the van got hit. Now I'm hearing reports that everybody got out the van. She was actually out the van, and she got hit when she was sitting outside the van. Then they said if the van was hit by a truck, and then they're saying the truck veered on the other side of the freeway. I'm hearing a dozen different stories about what actually happened. That's the same thing when Prince died. Every other day, there was a conflicting story on what exactly happened to Prince. It was a conflicting story every other day. They couldn't even get the story right. So with Angie Stone, we don't know what happened, family. There's no definitive story on what happened. It was just, well, it was an accident and she died. How? What's the details of the accident? The question that I have, how come the person who unalived her, don't nobody know who he is? There are no charges against this person. If you committed vehicular homicide, wouldn't you get charged? Wouldn't there be an investigation? Wouldn't the media mention somebody's name? Would they have a license plate? You don't hear nothing, family. Ain't that suspicious a little bit? Nobody's saying nothing. None of the people in the car with her, they ain't saying nothing. What the hell is this about? This ain't usual. This is not normal. This ain't normal at all. This sister was unalived and the story ain't even been fleshed out correctly and nobody's saying anything. The media is hush hush about who's involved. That's weird, family. That's not normal. So if people have the tinfoil kufi on, it's kind of justified. I don't like to just put the tinfoil kufi on, but if something smells fishy, there's fish somewhere. Right? Now, there's a lot of conspiracy theories there. Some people saying this could have been a targeted assassination. It could have been music industry foul play. Ah, man, because right when listen, I don't want to be too much of a conspiracy theorist, but right when Angie Stone, remember, right before she died, she was talking about getting her money, right? Angie Stone was talking about getting her money. She made a video saying, "Hey, I should have retired. They playing with my bread. I'm about to go get my money." And people forget that not only did Angie Stone, she had her own gold selling records. She had hit records on her own. She wrote for a lot of people. In fact, she wrote on D'Angelo stuff. You remember, she was in a relationship with D'Angelo, and in fact, she was D'Angelo's muse for that first album. Yeah, she was D'Angelo's muse, so she wrote on some of those platinum D'Angelo records. Phenomenal sister, phenomenal sister. But yeah, yeah, I just want to see justice. I have questions when something looks weird. It's weird. You dig? So we have to keep an eye on this situation. But the fact that there's no suspects, nobody in the media is saying anything or who did it, that's very interesting and very, very strange. So we're gonna keep our eye on that. Let me get Brother Asaru, Ani Asaru in here. Brother Ani, hop on in here, sir. Brother Ani, hop in, sir.
What's going on, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. And like you said, it's just been very strange to me as well. With her being from Colombia, where I'm from, the 9 people who survived, we don't really know who survived the accident.
Right.
We don't know the name of the person. I've been noticing this with a lot of deaths lately. We've been having a lot of weird deaths with no explanation. And like you said, when you covered with Clyde Davis and these record companies, that these artists are worth more dead today than they are alive. Her
Yeah.
streams went up 800%,
Yeah.
and they're still rising. So it makes me think that there is something foul in people who are saying, "Oh, y'all just conspiracy theories." Look at conspiracy theorists. Look at how many artists have passed in the past couple of months to a year. There's been a lot of people who's passed. Irv Gotti passed last month. The
Yeah.
other brother that passed. It's just been a lot of people passing. But yeah, touch upon it.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of Irv Gotti, what did I tell y'all like last week about how a lot of times when these artists and producers they sign these big deals, these $100 million deals, shortly after they die, like Whitney Houston, remember she signed $100 million deal. Then a couple of years later, she's dead in the bathtub. And remember, the record labels, if they're going to give you $100 million, you're going to be insured. You're going to be insured for equal or greater than the value of the contract. So if you die and you're under $100 million contract, the company is going to get at least 200 million. They're going to make that money right back from the insurance. Brother Sani, brother Ani just brought up Irv Gotti. Do y'all understand Irv Gotti? What did he do not too long before he died? Irv Gotti signed a $100 million deal. Y'all look that up. Irv Gotti, not too long before he died, a few years before he died, a couple of years ago, He signed one of these $100 million deals for that Murder Inc. catalog. He had a catalog that it was some company he was working with. I remember him doing interviews about it. He did a some kind of deal where he got $100 million for that Murder Inc. catalog. Y'all look that up. And bam, he gets sickly and then dies not too long after that. Brother Robbie, hop in, Robbie. Brother Robbie Blue in the building. Hop on, Brother Rob. Yes, sir. How are you, Rob?
Man, you're spot on. Here's the thing that has me pondering. How is it if it was some type of traffic accident? You mean to tell me in this day and age, nobody had their cell phone,
Yeah.
nobody had social media, nobody had any type of GPS because they can get a fraction of a license plate these days. They're able to find those guys who kill some of these rappers. They're able to find them and come right to their front doorstep. So in this day and age, you got cameras everywhere. They can go back and track the comings and goings of that vehicle from where they left the show to where they were going. So that does sound very odd. And I would question the people around her because all skin folks ain't kin folks. And lastly, isn't it strange that all of these music executives outlive the artists? Like
Yeah.
Clive Davis is like in his 90s. It's like they gonna make sure they hold on to that generational wealth, and they want to make sure that if they do give you that money, somehow that they're tapped in for the long haul with like some kind of 360 thing. But I find it interesting that anytime we try to go after our independence, we get sabotaged. But then all of a sudden, white supremacists can send rockets to space, but they can't, tell you who killed you when they don't
Right.
want to. That just don't make no sense. And I
Right.
land my plane.
Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, it's very, very suspicious, man. It's a cold game out here, man. Yeah, the music industry, it's run like a criminal enterprise. Don't think for a minute you won't get offed. It's big money involved, and that's generational money. Yeah, we're talking about billions of dollars generated by individual artists like the Whitney Houstons and the Michael Jacksons and the Princes, people like that, and Luther. They were generating billions of dollars worth of income. And right when they renew these deals, bam, they croak, and then there's issues with the insurance. Remember, with Michael Jackson, the insurance company, well, they were fighting the Jackson estate. They were going back and forth for years trying to figure out who's going to get the insurance claim. They were going back for years. The record label, the insurance company, the Jackson estate. Same thing with Prince. They were going back and forth with the Prince estate for years. You see, major money grab. Let's get K Bot in the building. Brother Chris, hop on in, sir. What's going on, brother? Hop on in.
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Great, brother. I'll make it quick. You know, Angie Stone spoke about the mechanical royalties, and so I have many other artists. Black Sheep, Drez, from there, he also is trying to audit Universal. And I think the problem is these labels are not paying the royalties since Spotify and these streaming platforms have been getting all the money.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Universal owns a big chunk of Spotify, and they're literally paying themselves, so they need to be audited and transparent. Okay, I'll land there. Thanks, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, man. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game out here. Yeah. That's why Drake was suing Universal. It's dirty. It's a cold game out here. Let's get what's this person's name? Is funny. Vaccine Waters. What's up, Vaccine Waters? That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, man. Irv sold his 50% of his catalog to Iconoclast. And they also gave him a $200 million line of credit. And
Wow.
yeah, the reason for the line of credit is because he was talking about doing movies with Todd Phillips, who did The Hangover,
Yeah.
and Todd Phillips was going to do the Supreme Team movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
yeah,
we were doing some middleman for a couple deals for Iconoclast. We were trying to get Knots over there. We are trying to get the Rough Rider catalog over there, but that was a mess. So,
Wow. Yeah. Who's running Rough Riders now?
well, it's kind of a weird situation. So when D got into the accident, he was on his T-Rex or whatever.
Yeah.
He was in a coma for the longest. So Wah was running the company, and he was taking money. He was doing all kind of shady shit. So um, D and his sister, D and Wah don't even talk anymore.
Wow.
So D and his sister are pretty much running things, but Wah had already made a mess of a lot of stuff. So if you really look at like how the people that like Swizz and all them, how they move, nobody even talks to Wah anymore.
Wow.
So we don't know what kind of like lines of credit that Wah has gotten against the catalog and all that. So it's a mess right now. Like there, we it's funny because when we first started talking to D, it was weird because a lawyer contacted us and said, "Yeah, we're shopping the. Who are you and why are you taking the?" Like we've literally spoken to D, and
Yeah.
D gave us the green light, but a lawyer called us and said, "Well, we're shopping it." Like, excuse me.
Oh, damn.
So then D had to step in. It's a mess, man. It's a mess.
Who?
It's a total mess.
Were the locks on Rough Riders?
Yeah, the locks were there. Like if you see the catalog, like it's robust, bro. It's
Yeah, that Rough Rider run was a beast, man.
from like everything from like Drag On to Romeo Must Die. Like it is robust, bro. Like it is.
Yeah.
It'll definitely set you up.
Yeah, yeah. With Swiss and those guys, Swiss, they did that versus deal. Who did they do the deal with for verses to sell verses?
I
Who?
forgot the name of that was it Thriller? The
Thriller. It was
the
Thriller.
streaming platform.
Okay,
Um yeah, so they were dealing with them, but that Swiss so paid. Like I don't even know what Swiss can just, like wipe his ass with $100 bills. Like he's so rich now.
yeah.
It-
But oh my goodness, but Rough Riders, I mean, they got not only do they have their own artists, they got songs with Jay-Z in their catalog and songs with
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
and then not to mention like all the producers that from PK to Swizz to Dame Grease. I mean, it's like I said, it's a robust catalog, man.
yeah, yeah. I hope they do the right thing with it, man. Hope they
I feel bad for him because he was in a like I said, he was in a coma and trusted his. I mean, who else are you supposed to trust besides your brother? You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
And there's no telling what he was doing, what kind of deal. Because like it's like everything's like something keeps popping up all the time.
Yeah.
Like it's like when did he sign this? Who signed this? Like it's just nonstop hurdles. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
Yo. Wait. I got a lot to say as a white American from Ireland.
Well, hold on.
And
Hold on.
I've seen a lot of people
Hold on.
talk on here from that are African Americans
Hold on.
that aren't.
Hold on, dude. Damn.
That was
No.
different.
Let me speak
Hold
my truth.
on. Hold on, dude. This is white
Come
folks.
on, man.
Dude,
Come on, let me speak my
dude.
truth.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Let me speak.
put the meth pipe down, sir. I'm talking to my
There
brother.
ain't no math fight.
Sir.
It's truth.
Sir, I will take all your mayonnaise coupons. Calm
You gonna let
down.
me speak,
Yeah,
or
and when I'm
you gonna
done,
kick me down?
when I'm done talking to my brother, you hold on. Hold on. I'm
All
gonna talk.
right, respect.
Slow
All right,
down.
go
Slow
ahead and
down.
have
Slow
a
down. But
conversation.
white folks come in here and act like they're just running shit. You ain't running shit in here.
Oh well, I'll definitely run
Slow
it.
your mayonnaise encrusted ass down. Calm down.
You've been running
Hold
it
on.
like a.
Calm
You've
down.
been running your mouth all night.
Calm down, bucko. Calm
All right,
down.
let's rock around and find out.
Hold on. Boy, these drunk white folks call up with their meth and drinking. Okay. So,
Just
brother,
some red wine, man.
hold on. I'm gonna get on him in a minute. But all right, but Rev, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Let me
Yep,
deal
no
with
problem,
let me
man.
deal with this nut job. Get your ass on here now, Viking.
All right,
What's
my
wrong with you?
apologies. I didn't mean to be such a.
Now, why are you?
But
Why do you now, y'all white folks call drunk
I
every
thought
night?
I thought I would reflect the relation that you put out.
Now, what do I put
You
out
know,
that you don't like? What don't you like?
I don't like that you talk about people like me in a disrespectful way,
Like how?
because I really, I love black people.
Oh
I love all
God!
black people.
Oh God! Every freaking night with this, I love the blacks, dude, and y'all know where that goes.
Well, no. Where are you gonna cut me off? I
Okay.
wasn't done.
Oh,
I had a great.
because we hear this. I love the blacks. I love you, dude. We hear that every night, and then it goes right into some white supremacy. Now
No,
go.
no,
Tell
no.
us how you like
I
the
had
blacks. Tell
zero
us.
white supremacy about what I'm saying.
Tell us how you like
Listen,
blacks. Tell us
listen.
how.
Hold up, hold
Tell
up,
us.
hold up.
Tell us
I
how you
have
like blacks.
lived my entire life as a white individual. I have always respected every black man that I have ever seen in my life. And I have lived in, from Kentucky to Northern Carolina to Florida to Texas to Montana to, I've lived all over to Hawaii, even,
Okay.
even
Okay. So
Hawaii.
I don't want to hear your Davy Crockett travel stories. Now, what problem do you have with what I say? What problem do you have? That's what I want to know. What problem do you have? Besides meth and alcohol, what problem do you have? Go ahead. Unmute yourself. There's a double mute there.
Well, I mean, you're muting me. So, um, I have zero problem overall with you. I think that the real problem is with the people that really want to inflate a race war against white Americans
Who,
versus
who wants to do
all
that?
the Americans in
Who?
this
Who
world.
wants to do
Like
that?
there
Who
is
wants to
not
do that?
anything that is ever.
Slow down. Who wants to do that? Who wants to ignite a race war against the white victims, you poor white victims? Who wants to do that?
You type of people, you
Me?
are doing that. You
Really?
are the people that are inflicting a race war.
Really
Uh,
how?
uh,
How?
I would say that you think that people that are white are not deserving of what black people are deserving of. That you think that you are more as you as a black individual.
What are black
Just
individuals? Wait, no, no,
because
no, no, no,
just
no.
because you
What am I or other black people getting that you white people are not getting? Go.
what are you're getting it's not about getting anything.
It has to be about
I
getting. Yeah,
don't
no, no.
want anything from the United States government.
So what are you talking about? You're saying that I don't want you to get what we get. What are we getting that you're not getting?
The thing that you guys don't understand
Oh,
is that you are living in a world that you think you deserve something, and you don't deserve anything.
why don't we
You
deserve
don't
anything?
deserve any reparations. You don't deserve
Oh,
anything at all.
why?
Nothing that because
Why?
because it's we don't I me as an Irish man,
Uh-oh.
I don't deserve anything. I don't want anything. Nobody.
Why would you get
Why would
reparations?
you want something?
Why would you get reparations? You didn't suffer any aggrievement. Why would you get reparations?
You didn't suffer either.
I did. Yes, I did.
What did you suffer, sir?
Slavery and the legacy of it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Are
did.
you an actual African American?
Okay, I don't know what an African American is. I don't know what
Are
that
you an
is.
actual African American?
I'm a
Were
foundational.
your genetics
I'm a foundational Black American, and I have a legacy of slavery in my lineage that was inflicted upon me by the United States government. And there has to be compensatory justice because there's a debt that's been passed down generationally. So I am owed, as other
What's the
foundational
proof?
Black Americans.
Show me where's the proof on your timeline in your pinned tweet that you actually
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, sir. Go ahead. Viking, unmute yourself. Unmute. He's probably talking and he doesn't know that he's muted. I don't have you muted. It's probably a double mute. Unmute yourself.
He ain't muted.
Okay, Viking, unmute
No,
yourself.
I'm fully unmuted now.
There you go.
I was muted the entire time, brother. Like
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah, it's double mute sometimes.
But what is the proof that you were actually on those ships from Southern Africa or from Northern Africa or wherever they came from?
You know what?
Do you have proof?
There's
Do you have proof?
no proof of the ships. There are no proof of the
But
ships.
do you know that the
So,
actual people back then were actual Africans that were in, part of the slavery that were sending
sir, forget about the slave ships because there were some black people who were already here. It's proven that my family were
Yeah.
enslaved. That's proven. There's documents.
Where's the proof? Post it in your Twitter.
Sir,
You talk about this shit.
sir,
No, you talk about this shit for years.
calm down. You're very Mayo mad right now. Calm down. Calm down. All right, you're going to wake everybody up in that trailer park. Calm down. We all have proof. We're not going to post it for you. I'm not going to post my lineage documents for a methed out, mayo encrusted buffoon. I'm not going to do that. But it's very well documented that we were enslaved here. That's not a myth. And why don't we deserve compensation? Go.
No, you're a liar, dude. I've been talking to you for years,
What am I a
and
liar
all
about?
you do is lie.
About what?
All you do is grift.
Grift
You're
on
a
what?
grifter.
What's that?
Post the truth
What's that?
about
What's the
how
grift?
you actually came over with your family lineage and how you actually have a right to say what you say about the black people, the African actual Americans.
I'm a foundational
What do
Black
you got to
American.
actually say for the truth?
The truth is you're going to have to pay me for reparations. That's what the truth is, sir.
I ain't got to pay you shit.
Sir, yes, you do. You're going to have to get that money you spent on meth. That's going to go to my reparations package. How do you feel about that? Huh? Hmm? All that meth money is going to go right into the reparations. How do you feel about that? No meth for you. Reparations for me, no meth for you. How does that feel, sir? You're not going to be able to smoke up my
How does it
reparations.
feel that your entire audio base, your Twitter base has been completely depleted by how much you lie about the truth?
What have I
And all
lied
you
about, sir?
gotta, all you,
What have I lied about, sir? What have I lied about? Go ahead.
you've lied about your heritage.
How
You've
so?
lied about, you're not willing to post truth.
How did I lie about my heritage? What are you saying, sir? What are you
You're not willing to post about your truth. I already asked you and you mute me.
But you're a nobody. I don't have to post anything for you. Why would I post anything for a nobody?
Oh, I'm a nobody. I've been
Yeah.
talking to you for like 5 years, dude.
And I don't even remember you. That's how much of a nobody you are. See how that works?
Yeah, well, guess what? I'm
What?
putting it up your ass like a real.
No, you're not. No, you're not putting nothing in my ass, sir. I don't do that buck breaking
Yeah, you
business.
got a bunch of shit up
I
your ass.
don't do that buck breaking business, sir. That's what you do with your cousins in the trailer park. I don't do that buck breaking. You're not putting nothing in my ass, sir. That's you. Now, if you got a jar of mayonnaise in that ass of yours, that's your business, and I don't judge, but don't project that onto me, sir. We don't play those games. All right? Anyway, Viking, any other angry spiels you want to let out of your system while you're drunk and high?
Well, I'm not really angry. It's more about that I think that you really don't want the real truth to come out about
What's
what you actually exist and what you are doing in this world.
Tell me the truth then. You tell me the truth. What's the truth?
You hate white people.
I do not. I do
You
not. No, I don't,
absolutely
sir. I
hate
do not.
you hate white
I do
people.
not. There's some white people who are very cool. There's some white supremacist suspects like yourself who are not cool. I can list off a lot of white people that I like. I like Robin Thicke. I think he's cool. I like
What about Donald Trump? Do you like Donald Trump?
I don't dislike Donald Trump. I'll say that. I
Oh,
like
you don't like
I
you
like
just
hold on.
you don't dislike.
Right.
What about JD
I
Vance?
like
What about
I'm
J
not too crazy about JD Vance. I'm not too crazy about him. I like Scarlett Johansson. I like her. There's a couple of white people I like. I don't have a problem. I like Betty Crocker. I think her foods are great. I like you know who another white person I like? I love Dolly Parton because she has cheesecakes that they sell at Ralph's. Dolly Parton makes some good ass cheesecake. I like Dolly Parton. So there's some white people that I like. I don't dislike white people. I just don't like white supremacists. You understand? Mhm. You feel me?
I actually like that list. That was a good one.
There you
I
go.
used to go to a little bar where I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky called the Dolly Parton. Pardon? You know, it was like a bar. Anyways, but you know, it's obvious that you're you're who you are, and I respect that, man. And I don't want to like hate on you or be this and that and this or that and that. But it's very clear like who you are, Tariq, and I respect who you are,
There you go.
but I think that you really should. I mean, man, it seems like you're just going for you know,
You can't
you're not
articulate yourself.
going for the truth of what reality really is in the
Okay,
world.
I'm gonna let you
And
get back to I'm gonna let you get back to your meth. You can't even get it out. He can't even articulate what the problem is. Everything is all vague. Dude, come on, Tariq. You just don't, dude. You just don't. You don't like the reality of the truth, dude. You know, you just don't feel the aura of the universe, dude. It's just the universe. You don't like it, dude. And I can feel it in my spirit, guy. And it's all vague. You know, you're not really saying anything. All of these accusatory, vague statements. You know, you're grifting. Grifting what? From the universe, dude. You're just saying shit. All right. Paul. Hop on, Paul.
What's going on, Tariq?
How you doing, Paul?
Man, I'm doing all right. I saw you were doing your thing, and I'm scared to give compliments to space hosts now because you get accused of glazing almost immediately.
Oh wow, wow.
Because I was like, man, I wanted to give you a compliment, man, because I think you're such a fascinating person. Like what was he saying? Whatever this Viking guy said, I was thinking out loud when he was thinking right now. He said, "Oh, like who are you or something?" In your, I was like, bro, Tariq is literally one of the most successful space hosts on X. Like,
Yeah.
What is he talking about? Like, what?
Yeah, he couldn't really articulate what his actual issue is. It probably, it's really, I think it's just reparations, and he doesn't want to look like the racist he is. So he's trying to, figure out another angle, but he's too drunk to think. So, he's struggling. But God bless him. The night isn't complete until we get some trailer guy who's been smoking and drinking, calling up, talking crazy.